All right, everybody. So today we want some fun with the time grapher today. Um, this is my recent purchase. This is a Majestic. Oh, I was gonna film this and let y'all see how this works and all that. And I usually take it apart once and then I'll put it together and then we'll put it back. That way I get an idea. And this was a pain in the butt. Oh my god, I bought it because it was Swiss movement. And Swisses are supposed to be pretty easy to work on, but shoot, not this thing. Oh my goodness. It took me 2 days to get all this back together. Yeah, it did not go together like a regular watch. I mean, some parts of it was, pretty, uh, you know, about the same. But man, these some of these watch companies, they get some ideas. Um, I got to work on the settings for the hands. It's not that's a whole different deal. It's got that little screw right there. You got to loosen that up to take this out. So let's uh let's put it on the time grapher and we'll see what we're looking at. It's been running fast. As much as I Yeah, it's got good amplitude. It's fully oiled. It's got good amplitude and all that. And beat air is a little up there, but um, it's it's turned down quite a bit. And I left it just like that. It was worse. It was like it was plus like 77 seconds or something. Yeah, it was really off. So I had regulated it down a little bit. And I'll show you where the regulator's at now. So as you can see, it's almost all the way over to the slow. So what we can do is that way I can show you all is we're just going to take and we're just going to bump it right there. That's just a touch. And I'll show y'all just how much a little bit of a touch makes. I mean, y'all seen it. I just barely bumped that thing. Look at that. Ain't that something? I just touched it. That's just a bump. That's amazing. You can't get no better than that. 250. Not bad. Not bad for something that was running plus 67 seconds. And I had to tear it apart. Oh my god, this was crazy. I would love to make another video on this. Yeah, this was crazy. But yeah, just give you all my watches. I try to get these regulations down as low as we can get. And a lot of these watches I buy, they got the regulator maxed out on them, and that's just because they just need a good service. But I'm telling you that Mobius oil, it makes all the difference in the world. And those pivots were dry. So let me get out some other watches we're gonna do. So y'all give me just a second, and we'll get out another watch. This way here I can show y'all what I'm doing. You can see the back of the watches. Usually, last time I done this, y'all couldn't see because I had it one-handed. All right, so let's take out the next watch I want to show y'all. We're gonna do as many as we can in a good amount of time here. I don't want to go over a lot of time. This is my prize beauty right here. So Waltham up and down. You can see the winding part of it. It goes way up into here. As you can see, it'll actually start to go down. I don't know if it's just slipping or whatever, but I'm not sure what's going on. But anyways, it'll go all the way over to the fully wound. So we'll go about 3/4 ways, I guess is good. Kicks right up. I got this watch at a really, really great deal. It's 14 karat gold, white gold. No silver here. All right, get this case off here. Yeep. Oh, give me just a second. Let me get this case off here. All right, y'all can take a look. There it is in all its glory. It looks better on camera. I had it for sale on YouTube. I mean, not YouTube, eBay, but ain't got no takers on it. But that's okay. The pictures on eBay didn't look nowhere as good as this does. So let's see how this does. It's a GMT Waltham Vanguard. I believe it is. I believe it's a Vanguard. Yeah, it's got a few lines going there, and the bead air is a little high on that. That's probably the bead air is doing that. But other than that, it's pretty flat lining, running great. So what you can do is you can this stand. I'll slide it over a little bit. So what you can do is you can do a test to find out how it runs on each six position test. So as you can see, different positions make it run all types of different ways, and I think that's just putting angle, or on the balance. But anyways, that's a good running watch. As I put it on a stopwatch, I've never had issues with it. It runs really, really well. So that's the GMT Waltham, up and down. And the lever is on this side. It's on the left side. It is a railroad watch, 21 joules. It is a railroad grade. That it is. I've had this watch not too long. I would say probably under a year. It's not that old. This watch is, as far as me owning it, I haven't had it long. And I don't carry it very often. Every once in a while I'll put it in my pocket, because I believe all watches should get some daylight in them. I don't like to keep watches out of the daylight. Oh, let's see what else. Let's go with a Hamilton. This is a good one. This is a Hamilton 974 special. It's a 974 special. All my watches, if you're new, or all my watches get these fishing packets, and I put my chain on it through here. So when I have my watches in my pocket, they're in one of these packets, and it keeps them from getting scratched and damaged. So I don't know, one day I was at Walmart, just had an idea of what to do with one of those. Alright, so it's a Hamilton. It's got a little ding right there, but shoot, ain't nothing wrong with that. Very good watch. Very nice. We'll give it a little wind. Not going to fully wind it, but we'll give it just a little wind. And I'll show you all the back. One of these is hard to get back on. I don't know if it's this one or not. One of these is kind of dinged. There you go. Well, it sure does look good on the camera. I take the best care of them. I try my best. Try my best. Like I said, all the regulators on my watch, you've noticed, are all as low as I can get it. So, all right. Hamilton Watch Company, 17 joules. All right, let's see how this one does. Let's see how this one does. Dial side down. That's not bad. It's not fully wound either. I mean, y'all seen it. That's just like a quarter of a wind. So plus 9 seconds, you know, that's okay. It's not fully wound, so it's not gonna have it'd be a little bit better than that. I bet you that's almost at 0 if I fully wind it. 268 in amplitude. Beat there's a point 0.8. That's really good. 18,000 beats. Not bad. So that's the Hamilton 974 special, 17 joule. Yeah. Nice watch. Very nice watch. It's a good carry watch too. It's a good pocket watch. This is a good one. I take this one to work with me quite a bit. Quite a bit I take this one with me. My GMT has been my go-to lately, and I'll show you that one here in just a minute. This might be the one that's hard to get back on. I think this is the one that's kind of a pain. But one last look. I'm trying to get through these in a timely manner here. Alright, so y'all hold on just a second. We'll grab another one. I got 11. I don't think we'll get through all 11 of them. But we'll do what we can. Up next is the beautiful Illinois Bun Special. This is one of my go-to watches. I've been wanting one of these watches for a long time, and they are expensive. Man, the price just keeps going up. Illinois Bun Special. Watch with a lot of history. A railroad watch. These watches were known for accuracy. Their accuracy is just amazing. So like I said, I'll do like a quarter wind. Not going to fully wind it because I don't need to. I'm not going to be carrying it with me today, but look at the beautiful gold. I don't know if this is the case that belongs to it or not. I don't know. It doesn't say Bun Special in it nowhere, but it does say Illinois in it. There's a Bun Special. Just acquired this not too long ago. It's one of my newest ones in my collection. It's regulated pretty low. It's not as low as my others, but it's in there. Beautiful. I believe that's a sunray design they call it. Okay, we'll see how this does. About a quarter wind. Oof. Ooh, man, we might need to edit this one. Oof. Boy, that ain't good at all. Man, what happened? I don't know if it's got enough wind in it. But, boy, that's quite the curve. Sometimes I like to call that an anomaly. Yeah, it's all over the place, huh? Well, I might have to fully wind this one up, y'all. It does need to be serviced. I have not serviced this watch. I'm kind of haven't brought myself to do it yet. I need to, and I have not done that. So it is in need of a service. Well, I'll tell you what, that's almost fully wound. 21 joules. Let's see what we got now. I don't know. It might not make a difference. Let's see. Yeah. Ooh. Well, I can regulate it down. With some good regulations, I can get that. I think I can get that to flatten out pretty good. I haven't touched this watch as far as regulating wise or anything like that. I don't think so on this one. I don't remember doing so. Like I said, I just got it not too long ago, and I just haven't had to. I haven't messed with it much. But I know this is gonna be a good watch, and I know it's gonna be just as good as some other ones are. So it might be a little out of whack now, but we'll I got confidence in this watch. I know it's going to be a good one. So I'm not going to get too excited about that reading. Now, if I fully service this and it's still like that, then yeah, I might freak out a little bit, but I think a lot of that will be taken care of as soon as we get it serviced. Get some of that good Mobius oil in there. Oh yeah. She'll be rocking and rolling in. Alright, so let me get the lid on this thing here, and then we'll get to another one. I think that eats up more time than anything. It's just trying to get some of these backs put back on there. Okay, so that's the bun special. Not, it does keep good time though. I mean, for what you're seeing and what it keeps in time is two different things. I've taken this to work with me one time just to see how good it was in time, and it's got good time. It keeps good time. Time grapper says that it's needed service, but as far as actual time wise, it did really good. So, all right, that's the bun special. Man, wow, wasn't expecting that, but I mean, that's what I got the time grapher for. That way I know what has to be done. So good to know. Okay, hold on just a second. We'll get another one. Oh, let's see. What do we got? How about the 313? This is a Elgin 313. Elgin 313. I made a video on this not too long ago. Put hands on it. Long video. Shouldn't make them that long. It's got I think these are BW Raymond dial and hands I put on. It's got railroad dial and hands on it. But it's just a 313, nothing special. It's got it's got a couple jewels on there, huh? A couple jewels, 7 jewels, maybe. This thing's probably gonna run better than my dang bun special. Is it gonna kick up, or do I gotta give it a little shake? Come on. I was hoping it'd kick up on its own, but I guess it wasn't gonna kick up. It's not waking up. All right, let's see what we got. Wow. Man, I'm gonna need a service too. Ooh, man, minus 33 seconds. Good God Almighty. Oh, let's try something for a minute. Give me just a second. Hold on, let's try something. Let's try this. There we go, that's more like it. It's more like it. Oh, I think running better than my bunk specialist. Man. Amplitude's not as high as I'd like it to be. I have a spring for this, but I mean a mainspring for this. So it could use a mainspring in it. And I'll make a video on that. We'll use my mainspring winders, and I'll show you how to do it by hand. Because I had to do it by hand a lot of times because I didn't have a mainspring winder. It's not the preferred method way of doing it, and you can get hurt. But that's all you got. That's all you got. Okay, so that's just a 313 Elgin. That's just a, well, I like to say like a standard pocket watch. I'm sure they were inexpensive because there's nothing special about them. They don't have a lot of jewels like some of the other ones. I was trying to show you all my see if I can find it. It's the Illinois 305. There's a Illinois 305. I think this is Illinois 305. That's what I have it listed as anyways. Alright, let's see what we got. What, 21 minutes in? We're doing pretty good. Alright, it's Illinois 305. It's a good watch too. This is a good, I carried this one for quite a while. Let me wind it up first a little bit before I take the back off of it. Oh! Oh! Shoot, the hands were going there, weren't they? We'll give it a little wind. This one here has a mainspring that's for a Illinois, but it doesn't technically belong to this watch. I had to use the Dremel to get the lid on it. The tail, the end of it has it's, you know, to get the lid on it has to go through has to fit, and it was just a little bit too wide, so I took the Dremel and took it down just a touch, because at that time I didn't have another mainspring. I had I mean it's not for this watch, but it works in this watch. But yeah, so but I have the correct one for it now. But this one here has been doing so well, I haven't changed it. Oops. Well, I got the wrong spring in it, doing good. Yeah, minus 22 seconds. Oh, a little bit of a down angle. It holds good time. Time grapher says one thing, but when you're carrying it, it's not out of it. Keeps really good time. Oh, let's reposition it a little bit and see what we get. Yeah, about the same. So that's okay. It keeps good time. I can turn that up a little bit. It's regulated down pretty low, I think. Let's take a look. I think this one's regulated pretty low. Well, maybe about middle. Yeah. They get the correct spring in it, and then that'll come way down. But yeah, I had the correct spring for it. I put in a 30, I think it was like a 37-17, and it needed a 37-314. And I just had a chart that I went by, and I measured the spring, and I used my calipers and all that, and somehow I ended up ordering the wrong one. But I got with a guy, and he helped me out, make sure I was on the right watch and whatnot. And so I had the right one. But like I said, it holds really good time, so I haven't messed with it. All right, I think we'll make this second to last one, and then we'll have to close the video down so we don't go over 30 minutes. All right, next up is the Hamilton Salesman's Watch. This watch I completely put back together. When I first got it, not at the balance staff. I mean, the whole watch wouldn't even run. Nothing ran. It was so slow. It was not running at all. So I took the whole watch apart, washed it. Good cleaning. It's a good Mobius. And runs great. And as you can see, that regulator down pretty low. Really good watch. This is runs really well. I don't know what it runs on the time grapher. It's been a long time since I've had this on the time grapher. I don't know. I don't carry this watch. This is a railroad grade watch too. But I don't carry this watch very often, so. Not bad. Got a high beat error. Not too bad. +5, 250 amplitude. I really don't mess with the beat error. I mean, I'll keep that to mind, but if you can regulate it, when you regulate your watch, you can get that beat error to come down a little bit. So, but I don't fool with it unless the watch isn't running at all. You start messing with that, you can damage the mainspring, and then you're not going to have a watch. So if it runs and it's not causing a bit of an issue, leave it. Because you know that doesn't beat error doesn't hurt the timing whatsoever. As far as time accuracy is, doesn't hurt anything. All right, we won't be able to go through all of these, but at least we got some of these cranked up and let them run for, you know, they'll run for a little while. So that's good. Last one we are going to do, so I don't go over a crap load of time, is my everyday carry, which I have to wind up because it ran out on me last night. My Hamilton GMT. This is my 10 karat railroad watch. It's my everyday carry watch, and it's in beautiful shape. This watch runs really good. Well, it keeps time really good. I guess the time grapher is going to tell me just how good it's running. I have not taken this watch apart or to service it because I haven't brought myself to do so. I don't want to ruin it. I don't want to hurt it. So I'll wait before I do this one. But yeah, there it is. Yeah, it's running about middle ways. Just super clean. I oiled all the jewels. All the jewels are nice and oiled. I try to keep everything all clean. So let's just see how it does on the nut. I think it's a 995 or 992, something like that. Yeah, that's got low amplitude. It's not fully wound either, but I'd like to see that number a little higher, and I'd like to see over 200 on that. I have a new mainspring for this watch. I just have not put it in it because I'm going to use this one until it dies. I'm in no hurry to take this watch apart. Great beat error though. .3 is, that's okay there. All right, this is the last one. Look at that, we just made it 30 minutes. Well, I appreciate y'all. I thank all my subscribers, and hope y'all try this hobby out. If you're into mechanics or just want to have something you can do, good hobby, take your time at. When you're messing with time, you have all the time. Don't be in no hurry. It's not going anywheres. So we'll take, I'm gonna get it back on there. One more look at the Hamilton GMT. And I appreciate y'all. Thank you.